What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. 6 months on T. I'm soup to be here. What else can I say? I'm just really happy to be here. This video is gonna be pretty much like, you know, physical changes, mental changes, social changes, and the first thing I do want to talk about, though, that I wanted to get out of the way was my last video was kind of rough. And you know, these videos are my personal opinion. These videos are my personal feelings that I'm sharing with everyone who is willing, you know, who wants to watch or whatever. But I have to be real within my videos, or else I'm lying to myself, and I'm not showing you, you know, how I felt at that time. Now, you know, I don't want anyone that's seen that last video that may have been offended. It's not to offend you. It's for myself, to show myself how things really bother me. You know what I mean? And I feel like, even though not everyone in my family or friends seen that video, but I feel like since that video there has been a major change with certain people in my life that, you know, it was like night and day. It was really weird and it was amazing all at the same time. So everyone in my life has been so accepting. Everyone, my friends, my family, even I call my friends my family. Everyone has been like 100, and if I could hug you all, I'd hug you all. Thank you, because it has made things easier on me, and it has made things less stressful when I'm around people, and it's just like overall really, really great. So I just want to say thank you to everyone in my life that has been, you know, putting forth the extra effort if it's really hard for you. So thank you. Yeah, so what else has been going on? Alright, let's start with physical changes. So there's really not many different physical changes, pretty much just like before. More hair, more acne, a little bit more muscle growth. It's a little bit light in this camera. Let me see if I can, ooh, got a little bit dark there. Okay, that's a little bit dark, but it's like I have a little bit of muscle growth. I feel like I have been, let me see if I can lighten this up a little bit. There we go. I feel like I have been able to put on a little bit more muscle mass. I've been trying to still increase protein. I still hit the gym at least 5 days a week. You know, it's a slow process. I know I'm not going to get jacked and like, you know, I'm not going to be like super buff like really fast. I know it takes time. So I just keep putting in the work. I keep focusing on what I'm eating, making sure that I'm eating a lot every day, trying to count. I don't really micro and count calories and all that extra. I just really try to make sure I get enough protein in, and I feel like when I eat enough protein, I meet the correct caloric intake. Hope I said that right. But yeah, so my physical things that have been changing, just my neck. I'm sure my neck has gotten a little bit thicker. I'm not sure if you guys can see the facial hair coming in, but it's there. I don't use minoxidil. There's a lot of guys who tell me I should use it, and you know, it would definitely increase the hair that I already have, or you know, help stimulate growth faster or whatever it does, which is pretty awesome. But for right now, I'm just really trying to stay natural and just trying to see where my body takes me, trying to see what my natural growth is. And then if I get to a point where I'm like, I really, really want more, then I will look into trying other products. So that's pretty much it for physical changes. That's really it. Like, I'm trying to think of what other physical changes. Well, physical changes, I got my new tattoos. I think some of you guys might have seen them on Instagram. I'm finishing it up on the 29th, so I'm really souped about that. That's a physical change, not associated with tea, but just another physical change that I'm going through, which is awesome. What else was I gonna say? Physical. There really is just more of everything from before. I know that sounds repetitive, and I'm sorry, but it's just more of what there was before. Mental changes. Now, I don't want to say a lot has happened within the last month of mental changes, but from the very beginning to right now, a lot has happened with mental changes, more than I could have realized that would happen. And I'm not upset. I'm actually happy. I'm happy to be able to have a different perspective now in life. I'm able to, I feel like I understand why cisgendered men do the things that they do. I feel like I have a more understanding of that. Not saying that everything they do is right, but I totally get where they're coming from. And a lot of guys, a lot of my trans bros out there, you guys probably totally understand where I'm coming from when I say that. It's really not one single thing, it's a lot of different things, but it's pretty awesome to really truly understand and just falling into that mental space and being who you truly are, you know, from the inside to the outside. It's a really hard transition, obviously, but it's really, really awesome, like coming into that person. I hope I'm saying that right. Well, for me, I'm saying that right, but you know, I'm hoping that you guys are perceiving that correctly. But it's really awesome. I love the mental space. I want to include aggression within this little subtopic. My aggression has diminished a little bit. I mean, I don't feel like it's diminished. I feel like it has, I'm able to control, I'm able to step back and say, you know what, you know, and I know I've said this a couple times in my other videos, like I'm able to step back, but every month I feel like, you know, there are less and less incidents where I need to remove myself because I just don't put myself in that situation, and, you know, or I just, you know, take a deep breath and say, you know what, let's just fix this, whatever it may be, between a friend or my fiance or whatever. You know, it's just being able to step back. But mentally, everything has been great. I'm in a really good space, and I just want to continue. Like, I'm just at that stage right now where I'm like, all right, keep growing, keep moving forward. I'm seeing changes, and I'm happy. So my mental is just like it's focused on moving forward. So that's very awesome. Let's get into social changes. So I want to talk quickly about my work. Pretty much both of my jobs know everyone has been super supportive at my job, and even people that don't know but are like looking at me like, yo, I haven't seen you in a while, but they don't say that. They just, you know, they just go with the flow, and they're really cautious of saying she or he. They just say T, and you know, they keep it moving, and I appreciate that. So my heart goes out to them as well. Same with my other job, my full-time job. You know, it's hard for them, but they are making the adjustment, and you know, everything is appreciative. Even my family that I work for, you know, their immediate family that only visit once in a while and happen to visit while I'm there and see me, even they are respectful. So I'm super appreciative of everybody. You know, I've been waiting to get to this point to not feel so much pressure, and I feel like that pressure is slowly alleviating, and it's a really great feeling. So I'm super happy about that. What else? The last thing I want to focus on real quick, I always say real quick, and it's never real quick, so just don't judge me. It's just how I talk, my bad. So I wanted to, this is really for any trans guys that are within relationships, and I wanted to touch base on this topic because it means a lot, not only to me but to my fiance. And you know, transitioning is not only hard for me, but it's hard for her because she's also going through it. And you know, it's like we are literally going through it together, because she has to let people know that she knows. And you know, it's just like, you know, it's just a lot. And that's not even really what I'm trying to get at right now, but what I'm trying to get at is that it's really important, if you have a significant other, it's truly important that you realize that you are changing. and they are still consumed of the estrogen. I like to say they are still emotionally the same. Just because we as the trans husbands have changed, or boyfriends, we have changed, you know, our fiancés, our wives, our girlfriends, they still emotionally are the same. So we have to be mindful of that. And I'm only saying this because, not saying that I wasn't mindful of it, but I wasn't as mindful of it until there was a discrepancy, and my fiance is like, you're a man, you can't, like, you like, even me raising my voice a little bit is too much. It's different now. It's just a different feeling. So what I want you guys to do, or I want you guys to think about, if you feel me on this, is to just, you know, realize that they are still these soft, gentle beings, and we need to remember, you know, how that feels and how vulnerable they get, you know, at certain times of the month, or, you know, regardless of what situations they're going through. So I just really wanted to say that because it's really important, because I really love my wife, my fiance. I call her my wife, but whatever, it doesn't matter. She's gonna be my wife, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's really important because I really love her, and I know that it's really hard going through transition with a spouse, and and a lot isn't said on here because it's personal, and, you know, who wants to put all their business out there. But I just want to put it out there that, you know, people go through things, and that's cool. Me and my wife are great, you know, because we have communication skills like this. And when your communication is like this, then you're able to proceed and progress. That's why I feel like I want to put this message out there, because we have gone through trials and tribulations, but we're past that now, and we understand each other. And I also take a step back and look at myself just as she does, and we learn from that. So I just want all you guys to love your wives, love your girlfriends, be mindful. You know, I know things are annoying as hell sometimes, but just be mindful of them, and just give them that little extra TLC that they need, and everything will be good. But other than that, I'm gonna cut this video short, or cut this video at this length, because it's long as always. You already know I already say that. But I'm thankful for everybody watching. I'm thankful for everyone continuously hitting me up. I got it out. Hitting me up and reaching out to me. I want you guys to continue reaching out to me, please. It really means a lot to me, and I'm really thankful for everyone here. And I'm looking out the window real quick because UPS is here, and I just ordered my Trans is Beautiful hat. So make sure you guys check out Alex Ramirez's page. He is selling Trans is Beautiful hats, and I think it's coming right now because the UPS just pulled up. So I'm about to get my hat, and peace out, everybody. I hope everyone has a blessed day.